Agarin enjoying the new ping cooldown changes. What is this?
My team knows what's happening.
What is this?
Hello! I still can't ping. I'm legit fucking muted. I need assistance. Hello!
Wait, did they change pings?
What is this? When can I...
Did they change pings?
Garbage. It's me! Hello!
Did they change pings? You can't spam ping.
Right, let me ping. So
You're only allowed to ping once now?
Pog, let's go, man.
Dot.
Wait, you're only allowed to ping once. Nah, this game is... I haven't read the patch notes, I'll play the game. You can only ping once now. Now this game, I'm gonna be honest, this is pathetic. This is getting pathetic now. What kind of audience are they catering to where you can only ping once? Do you think people's brains register one ping? No, they register 4 pings.
Please
minimum.
moan.
Minimum. This game is becoming a joke. Like, what is this? This is actually, this triggers me so much. First, you make it so they can't see you when you ping the enemy, your teammates. Fine, I get it. Some people are pinging each other because they're toxic. Now you can't spam ping in the game? Like, what's the point in muting pings then? If you're muting your teammates' pings, the whole point of that is to stop them from spam pinging you. Because that's the only way to use it in a toxic way. The only way to use it in a toxic way is if you spam ping your teammate. Otherwise, it's very useful to be able to ping a lane to say, help, help, help. You can ping more than once, it's just got a very high cooldown. I don't give a fuck about the cooldown. I don't care. You know, in the mid to late game, in high elo, everyone's spam pinging. And now you're gonna be like, yeah, but now this is catering to low elo. Now, this is the kind of shit that just, like, rubs me the wrong way. Like, what is this fucking terrible-ass fucking idea of, like, let's make it so they can't ping each other? Just shut the fuck up, man. This is the worst solution ever. Like, this is so, like... Oh my god, I hate this dog shit. The ping change has been very positive. But how do you talk to your teammates? How do you communicate? What do you mean it's positive? This is from 1321, so a bit old. We have survey data around player communication and player interactions. Every single metric around questions like I felt respected by my teammates, or I was tilted in the last game I played, my interaction with chat, or interaction with ping system, or interaction with X communication. Positives went all up and negative. Who the fuck are they surveying? Are these like NPC? Like what are they? Who are they surveying? I was tilted in the last game I played. I felt respected by my teammates. What? Ping changes have trended aggressively positive ever since these changes have come in. I'd have to go back and look at the exact granularity of it. But I know these trends have been absolutely positive. When you actually poll random players how communication tools are serving them in game.
Is the best thing to happen to League in years.
Oh, much love,
Do
bro.
miss you, Kobe, Captain Flowers, Tricast Toe.
Yeah, I missed the tricast too.
Pog, let's go, man.
These changes are good. Unfortunately, there are a lot of bugs in the stuff.
You are my favorite rat, and I want you to know that I am actually a WBG fan, Jigashi, not a troll rat.
I imagine it has a positive effect in low reload and a high negative effect in high reload. Yeah,
man.
true.
Ping is now an ultimate XDD.
They cater so much to lower elos and like people who aren't as high enough elo so that they have a positive gaming experience, but all the meanwhile they're throwing trash at all the high elo players by like fucking all of the MMR, making it so many fucking trash players can play in their elo, fucking all the ping systems, giving all these settings that make it so like, you know, they like it makes the game easier, whatever it is, or removing game mechanics to make the game simpler or something like that, you know, like because some of these game mechanics of certain champs are too complicated, so we want to tone it down and they can't pull it off. Or like small interactions of animation cancelling are all being removed because, you know, it's just not fair. Like, I feel like, for example, in this, is there no workaround where high-low can have more pings or something? Or like, you don't fuck high-low somehow? Because this is a great example of high-low game. Agarin wants to split push top and he wants his team to help him, but he can't ping his teammates. What does he want to do? Do you want him to stand there and write in chat, copy-paste, help, 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 help? Like, he's pinged. He can ping once every 10 seconds. And his teammates aren't at fault either. If you say, if your argument is, well, he pinged, his teammates should have seen it. Bro, pinging once does nothing in this game. I don't care if you have your audio up to max ping volume and everything else muted, one ping does nothing in this game. Like, you cannot clock or register one ping, no matter what. It takes like 3 or 4 before you're like, ah. If you ping your bot lane once that they're getting ganked, they're pushing. If you ping them 4 times, then they'll back off. I don't know, this shit just rubs me the wrong way, man. I don't know, I don't know. It's just always like, they always add things to the game, and they're always like, yeah, well, we want to cater to the low reload players, you know. I know this affects high-low. Right, it's like, bro, at what point are we going to cater to high-low then? At what point are we going to find a workaround to make it so high-low always doesn't just get fucked, like, ruthlessly every single time by these changes?
Let's go, man.
The most depressing topic about this game is seeing Riot slowly coming to terms with the fact that they can't control toxic players in their own game. From the removal of all chat from the game, from trying to remove all chat, to making post-game lobbies non-interactable, removing pings, forcing toxic players into normal queues. All this shows me Riot has completely and utterly failed to deal with toxic players in League of Legends after trying for almost a decade now. And we've come to a point where the player... Yeah, it's like... They can't... Listen, how do I describe the analogy? They can't control the toxic players. How do I... Let me get the paint out. Okay. This is the League of Legends player base, okay? Every dot... Yo, where's my square? This is the League of Legends player base, okay? I'm gonna try to describe this with my brain, okay? This is the League of Legends player base, okay? Listen. Every yellow dot is a happy little league player, okay? They're happy little league players. Every little yellow dot is a happy little league player, or they're a high-low league player, or they want to win. Now, no, green's not a good dot. Now, the red dots are the toxic fuckers, okay? You see how many more yellow dots there are than red dots? It's because I think that there is a lot of toxic players in League, but I think that the number of players that aren't toxic does outweigh the numbers that are toxic, okay? I mean, people get triggered or tilted, but people that actually, like, run games down are fucking toxic. I would like to hopefully believe that in League of Legends, there is more people playing the game that want to win than there is people that want to lose. Otherwise, we'd be in mayhem and anarchy, which we're almost in. Okay, now here comes Riot Games with their solutions. Okay, so this is the box of League players. The yellow ones are happy, the red ones are sad, are toxic. The way they fix it, the way that's fixed is they put a fix on everyone. Everyone gets fucked, okay? So as much as I'm like, look, let's interview League player number 1 over here. He's Diamond 2, okay? He's Diamond 2. He almost lost his all chat. He can no longer talk to people in post-game lobbies. He can no longer ping. He can no longer ping his teammates. And all these ways of interacting with his teammates have gone just because this rat is being toxic as fuck and he won't shut the hell up. So the shackle hits both of you. It doesn't just hit one. That's the problem. What you're doing is like the whole player base is getting rolled by these fixes instead of just these people. Now you might say, well, Caedrel, how else do we do it? I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a fucking law, but I'm not a lawyer or whatever the hell you want to call it. The people that like being able to do things. But back in the days, you could honor the enemy team. You could talk to them in all chat, or you could talk to them in post-game lobbies. You could ping your teammates. You could ping this. You could ping that. There was a lot of communication. But now it hits everyone. And because people are like, okay, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. The thing is, what you're doing is, let me finish the point. So, but let's go. This is the last point. This is the box, okay? What you're doing is, because you're okay, I'll say it. You know what? I'll say it. Because you're affecting all of the little happy League players, okay? What happens is your fixes come in, right? Because it hits everyone. It doesn't hit just the toxic ones. It hits these ones. They can't ping their teammates, but neither can they. You know what happens to the little snowflake that was a good player? Now they get tilted as fuck because they can't use the in-game ping system, and now they go red. Now they go rogue. Now everyone's fucking angry. Like, dude, it's so annoying to play this fucking game. I hate this shit. I can't ping. Like, you're triggering them. It's actually doing the opposite at times, okay? That's what I think. That's why I think the fix needs to not hit the whole player base. Diamond 1, positive Andy, can't ping his teammates. Diamond 1, toxic Andy, can't ping his teammates. Diamond 1, positive Andy, gets triggered. Diamond 1, toxic Andy, just writes more because you've just removed the ping system, but he can still write. Oh, but we'll ban them. No, you won't! I've seen people get... Bro, people get banned... Don't get banned for the most wild shit. Even people who were scripting in Master Tier this year didn't get banned for months. Sorry, I'm done.